Hi everyone, welcome to Pauline's place. Now, I've been looking more at Allah. Do you know, Allah and Sergei, they didn't so much have a dream of something specific. They just wanted a better life for their boy and hopefully for themselves, even though they were associate professors at the universities. So they came to New Zealand, a country that at that time valued education, and people with qualifications and health were able to come even if they didn't have money. You know, a dream isn't always magic, and a dream evolves. And Allah's dream of becoming a mathematics professor wasn't even on her mind when she arrived in New Zealand. You just have to listen to some of the things she did. So I give you this quote that a dream isn't magic. It requires sweat, determination, and hard work. Have a listen to a little part of this mathematics professor's journey. Allah, arriving in New Zealand, what was it like? And the journey of finding your feet.
New Zealand is a really amazing country. It is true, and I love it very much. I love Kiwi people. They helped us a lot to settle down. But it was very difficult to start a new life in a new country. For immigration, you need to have language and some money. We didn't have any of that. We
So
had
what
money.
did you do? What did you do?
Yeah, we had money only to buy tickets. And when we came to New Zealand, we had nothing. We slept on the floor. We didn't have money to buy anything what people need for life. And but fortunately, it is this great country. We have some, of course, income support, but to buy something, it was very difficult. And I worked as a cleaner. My husband worked as a dishwasher because we were allowed to earn about $100 a week. I earned $70 a week working as a cleaner for the whole week. But anyway, and step by step, people helped us. People from, first of all, Baptist Point Chef Baptist Church helped us a lot. And but not money, and even not here in New Zealand, no one is poor. This spiritually, it was very difficult. We felt like outside the society. We couldn't communicate. We were so lonely. That was awful. And people helped us.
When you say lonely, how did you connect with people? What helped you find anyone or anything?
People found us. We rented some small place, and a wife of minister of the church visited us because someone told her that some lonely people can't speak English, and they invited us to the church and helped us to understand what is what, rules in New Zealand. We knew nothing. We had nothing. We slept on the floor because we couldn't buy any couch or something. After that, people told us that you can go to income support and borrow some money. We borrowed $400 and bought some like couch, second-hand, of course. I washed with my hands, and also after that we paid back $5 a week. We paid for this to pay this $400. When we paid back, we borrowed another $400 and bought washing machine. That's how we started our life, and of course It was a very bad feeling. We understood that language does not come itself. It's also a big job. You need to put a lot of effort. So that's we learned English, and
How
then.
did you start teaching mathematics again?
Oh, it's crazy story. Sorry for that. We wasn't too young, and so I thought what to do. And in Russia, I was university lecturer and taught mathematics, and that's what I can do. But I went to, I opened some newspapers, gazette, educational gazette, and realized that New Zealand needs maths teachers at school. And I decided I have such huge experience, so maybe that's my chance. I went to College of Education, but they looked at me, people very polite and nice, but they said, how you want to teach without English?
And what did you say?
I said, if I go to another English course, I will learn English for shopping. I need to learn professional English. And that's what I said at Auckland University for that School of Education to do postgraduate diploma in teaching. New Zealand Qualification Authority, they accepted all my degrees and approved that. So I had to do 1 year. And again, people, New Zealand people, Kiwi people, it was big risk, but they did that. They accepted me to School of Education of Auckland University, but that's another terrible story how I studied there. But I did it.
So how did you start there?
You know, this year was some lectures at university and then some places where you should teach at different schools. And you know how I started. I wrote sentences, not mathematics, but sentences from good morning to goodbye.
For your class, you
For
mean?
my class, yes. It was very difficult. But this year, during this year, from actually zero, my language jumped up. And that's also another benefit, another positive thing to teach mathematics, because mathematics is an international language. Not much actually English required. So that was a good thing.
You might not be an immigrant. You might wish you were an immigrant because you don't know whether this country will accept you or not. But what I do know is that you have to keep your faith in humanity. Jesus gave his life for the whole of humanity, not just the people who liked him or supported him or were his followers. So that's the whole world. What I know is that humanity is a bit like an ocean. And Gandhi says this. He says, just because a few drops of things that aren't so good go into the ocean, it doesn't make the whole ocean impure. I'm here for the whole ocean, and I think you'd like to be too. God be with you, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.